And so off the tip, it's Boston. Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. We've got Russell, Quincy AC out there with McDermott, and it's Pleiss in at center. To the wing on the left, Augustine from outside. Here's Chicago. McDermott, no one around him. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
To the wing on the left. Augustine, no luck.
That would have been lucky had it fallen. Poor shot selection.
Yeah, look at the coach's face and the expression. It says all over it. Are you kidding me?
And Boston has possession after D'Angelo Russell's three-pointer that didn't go.
That's his first personal foul.
Boston shooting their first free throws of the game.
DJ Augustine taking 2 shots.
That free throw missing. And the second free throw, good. And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. Tries from 10. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
And so Russell hits them both. Here's Augustine. First quarter, just over a minute played. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops.
Wow, you don't see him make plays like that very often. That's a nice move there for the basket.
Russell dishes to Stauskas. And again, Chicago, no good. So it's Boston now. Harkless with the bucket.
And that's almost automatic anytime he can get the ball in that position.
The drive by Russell. Good.
And you know, it took them a while to get going, but they finally connected now on their 4th shot of the game.
Out to the wing. Franklin for 3. Count that one. Franklin's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Defender there in the neighborhood, but not quite close enough. Good shot.
The dish to Stauskas. Cannot hit. Now Boston takes it the other way.
And they're 1 of 5 to start this game. Just really haven't gotten into a flow offensively.
Oh, that's blocked. And pushing it up, here's Boston. Got that one up with. Augustine's got 6.
Everything going according to the script for them offensively so far.
Clark, shots be falling. That's for sure. They're scoring with a tremendous amount of confidence.
You went straight playground old school there, partner.
Now Augustine, after the missed 3 from Doug McDermott. Here's Harkless. The basket is good. The assist from Augustine. Chicago trails by 10. And Young kicks to Nicholson. Young against Augustine. And that one comes up a bit short.
Yeah, good tough D there to get a hand up and force that miss.
That's example number 1 of why he is such a strong defensive player and why he has such a great defensive reputation.
Robinson misses.
And if he thinks that's within his range, then you know what? He's got a low basketball IQ.
Yeah, impossible to say what he was thinking there, Greg. I'm not even going to venture to guess.
It's taken them no time to build this lead up. Great first quarter offensively.
But no time to relax here. They've got to keep the pressure on with the defense, and I think they've got to try to put this one away early.
Here's Augustine. No good. Now Chicago takes it the other way.
That's 2 fouls for him very early in this ball game. He'll probably have to spend some time on the bench before halftime.
We've got 1:08 left in the first quarter. There's the pick. Young pass to Nicholson to end the drought. And he lays it up and in. Nicholson's got his first points of the game.
Oh, how pretty was that? Used the rim to protect the ball perfectly.
And Augustine kicks to Harkless. Out left to the wing. .44 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Udo. And the powerful one-handed slam.
And very little fight put up by the defense as he made his way to the bucket for the jam.
They did seem to take the cautious approach, Greg, when it came to defending that one. You're right.
And guys, it's not the time for caution now. I mean, they've got to be aggressive and take some risk to see if they can cut that lead down.
And so he draws the foul on the shot, a trip to the line to shoot two.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
Some changes for Boston. Larry Nance is checked in for Udo. Papanikolaou comes in for Maurice Harkless. And it's Markel Brown in for Franklin. Malcolm Thomas is checked in for Chicago. Askew comes in for Chris Douglas-Roberts. Here's Nance. And good. Coming in on the assist by DJ Augustine. Augustine's got 3 assists now in this one. Young pass to Askew. Robinson for 3. No good on the buzzer beater. And after just 1 quarter of play.
Right from the start, they have been able to really own that paint and just dominate the backboard.
Well, Greg, you can't dominate the boards unless all 5 guys are making the effort to box out and chase down the ball.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. On the floor for Boston. Hands out there at Lewis. Then there's Brown. Then it's Kendall Marshall. And it's Papanikolaou in at the small forward. Chicago trails by 14. Here's McDermott.
And it doesn't really matter who starts the break with how he runs the floor. He seems to always be the one who finishes it.
Yeah, he is so fun to watch and how he attacks the rim at full speed like that, man. It's something to behold the way that guy gets to the rim. That shot becomes effortless for him when the D is so relaxed. They've got to get more intense.
To the right side. Here's Papanikolaou. Boston again missing.
And I like the bold move of going right back at him to return the 3, but he just couldn't get it to go.
For Chicago, they have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. The free throw drops for McDermott. Boston making some changes. Udo's checked in for Nance. Eustace comes in for Kostas Papanikolaou. And it's Carrick Felix in for Markel Brown. And Chicago also making a switch. Acey's checked in. Now, here's Marshall. Pass to Eustace. Bank shot, no good. Chicago trails by 7. Out of bounds, Boston for Lewis. Maurice Harkless comes in for Eustace. Franklin's checked in for Carrick Felix. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Kendall Marshall.
That's their first of the game, though, so sharp passing has helped them to craft this lead.
Russell, no luck.
Excellent. Really solid job, actually, by the defense to get in his way as he was going up for that one. Well, that defense went from poor to no defense at all.
And when he's open like that, you don't see him miss those looks very often.
Boston leading by 7. Augustine with it. He's picked up by Russell. Franklin for 3. Kept alive by Boston. Kicks it to Augustine. Launches it. Franklin can't hit.
He hit a 3 in the first, but so far has been unable to capitalize here in this quarter.
And Douglas-Roberts kicks to Stauskas. Drills the three-pointer. Stauskas has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. And Augustine kicks to Harkless. Nance with it. AC on him. Feeds it to Augustine. Clock at 6. Harkless with the bucket. Harkless has got 7 points.
That is a very low percentage shot, Kevin, but it's the result they were looking for at the end of the day.
Stauskas inside the line. That misses off the backboard. Franklin kicks to Augustine. There's the pass to Nance. Fader on the way. Chicago grabs the miss.
Not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
Here's AC. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And that one misses. Powell is checked in for Boston. Pargo comes in for DJ Augustine. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group. Andrew Nicholson, he's checked in for Pleiss. And Bahamute comes in for Chris Douglas-Roberts. Askew's checked in for Stauskas. Young is subbed in for Russell. Pargo kicks to Nance. Harkless. No good from outside. The feed to Nicholson. Passes to Ace. Here's Askew. Bahamute inside. Defended by Harkless.
And guys, right now, the defense mentally not there. Can't afford too many of those in a close game like this.
Yeah, Jay, you're right. Almost a free run, don't you think? Clark to the hoop for him there.
Momentum can swing on plays like that, Kevin, especially when the finish has that much thunder on it.
And that's good stuff from him. Nice touch.
Here's Nicholson. But they'll get another chance. Young left side. Second chance shot. Got a hand on it. They retain possession. To the wing on the left. Askew. And finally they hit one.
I think they need to get much more disruptive defensively. They can't just keep allowing these easy baskets.
That's got to be job number 1 right now. Nothing easy on the inside. He might not have the long range ability of some other guys, but he will knock down open ones like that.
And Bahamute kicks to Young. Again, Young missing.
Not good shot selection. Long range and a defender all up in your jersey.
And you know, that's just the kind of defensive work he's known for. I mean, he can take that shot away from you and does it more times than not.
And so we wrap up the first half. And now the third quarter about to get going.
How about that game for Augustine? He has 8 points, and he's also been picking up some nice assists here and there, too.
And Clark, that needs to continue. When he has an opportunity to get an open teammate the ball, he has got to make that a priority.
Checking out the group for Stan Van Gundy to start the second half. Russell is out there with Stauskas. Then it's Quincy Ace. Then it's McDermott. And it's Pleiss in at the center position. McDermott with it. Guarded now by Harkless. The drive by Russell. And at last they get one to fall. Russell's got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for Chicago. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. For Boston, they have shot 75% at the line tonight, going 3 for 4. That free throw, no good.
At the line, DJ
That one misses.
You don't see him have too many of those trips to the line.
And there's the call by the official. He'll count the basket here following the goaltending call.
He thought he had that one clean, but the ref saw it differently. They'll count the basket.
And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Franklin inside the three-point line. Rebounded by McDermott.
Not really sure what he was thinking about on that shot. That is not high IQ basketball.
Not at all. I mean, he shouldn't even have considered taking that shot. Just a poor choice there.
Augustine, no luck.
Yeah, but you have to love that tough interior defense.
And, Greg, that's exactly what he gives you. I mean, he's constantly making his presence felt around the rim.
And since halftime, this has become an intense ball game.
Simply phenomenal, Greg, the effort we've seen from both sides here.
Lewis kicks to Augustine. Connects from three-point range. Augustine's got 11 points.
Man, that is not an easy shot right there. I mean, he had to get it off over a much taller defender.
Yeah, he needed to add just a little more loft on that one because of the size mismatch, and he did it perfectly.
That's good. 12 points for D'Angelo Russell.
We're seeing him bring that shooting percentage up now, guys. The first half was a struggle for him.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
It's blocked. Here's Franklin. And good. Coming in on the assist by DJ Augustine.
How about the way he's able to angle his body to shield the big fella off and still get the finish?
You've got to be clever with your sleight of hand when you get inside and try to finish against the bigger guys. And he made it look easy that time.
For Chicago, they had shot 5 of 6 at the foul line tonight. And the first one at the line is good. So Boston ends up going with a new group. Chicago also making some changes. Thomas checked in for Quincy Acey. Robinson comes in for McDermott. And Chris Douglas-Roberts subbed in for Stauskas. In the corner, Felix with it. He kicks it to Powell. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Price has got 4 rebounds now tonight.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
And, Greg, we've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
Russell dishes to Douglas-Roberts. And pushing it up, here's Boston. Here's Brown. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Yeah, how about the sharp steal and then run out? It looks like they're ready to put the hammer down.
Well, we've been waiting for one of these teams, Greg, to pull away. Maybe that'll be a springboard for them.
Could be. A dunk like that coming off a great defense.
All the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Some changes for Boston. Larry Nance is checked in for Kostas Papanikolaou. Reese Harkless comes in for Carrick Felix. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Markel Brown. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Nicholson's checked in for Pleiss. Mahamute comes in for Thomas. Askew's checked in for Robinson. Young is subbed in for Russell. This is to Mba Amute. Here's Askew, covered by Nance. Out of bounds, Boston takes possession.
And really just a lack of awareness on his part. Just no idea he was right near the line.
Marshall passes to Augustine. The quick look, no good that time.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
6-second difference between the shot and game clock. And Nance kicks to Harkless. And out of bounds as Chicago gains possession.
Well, that's inexcusable to throw a pass that far off the mark.
We've got 22 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Young passes to Askew. In the corner, Douglas-Roberts with it. with 1 on the clock. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
For Chicago, they have been coming through at the charity stripe. They've made 7 of their 8 attempts.
Kevin, you look at their free throw percentage. They've been very efficient from the line today. That's a big factor.
And we wrap up the third. The fourth quarter of play is set to get rolling. It's been a close battle to this point. Brown out there with Kendall Marshall. Then there's Udo. Then there's Lewis. And it's Papa Nicolau in the 3 slot. That's the Boston 5.
That's not a sight you see very often. I mean, he has a great feel for that jump shot, especially when he's open.
Russell. Again, Russell missing.
And sometimes he can hit that deep 3, but it's not a high percentage shot for him.
Yeah, even for him, that's out of his range.
And out of bounds as Chicago gains possession. They set the screen. Here's Stauskas. And that one hits back iron.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Pass to Marshall. Takes it from 10. It's deflected. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
And he just big-boyed it right there. The height advantage he's got down low, really difficult for them to defend.
Brown kicks to Lewis. It's stolen by Stauskas. Here's McDermott. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
How about the game McDermott's played? 9 points, and he's chalked up 1 3-pointer on the day as well.
And Clark, I'm sure that won't be the last one. A lot of times he can get hot and stay hot from beyond.
Boston making a switch here. Franklin's checked in. And he makes the first, but misses the second. Wasted no time.
Forget about the missed shots and get themselves back on track.
All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Stan Van Gundy's huddle. With the game still up for grabs, he simply told his guys, we're right there. Stay focused, execute, and get it done. Kevin, let's see how it plays out.
Clock at 6. Here is Mbamute. Makes it off the glass. Mbaamute's got the lead up to 3 now for Chicago.
After what was just a horrendous shooting performance in the first half, they finally started to find their stroke.
And amazing that they hold the lead with how poorly they shot in the first half, but they've defended at a high level and remain in control. And how about the bounce pass there being used to perfection?
Stauskas, the pass to Place. Another one falls for Chicago.
What a big-time mismatch it's been in the post. Where's the defensive adjustment? They're getting housed down there.
Yeah, something's got to change. A double team, maybe a substitution, but this is getting out of hand.
Stauskas, the pass to Place. McDermott with it. Richard Lewis covering. Place. And Chris Douglas-Roberts subbed in for McDermott. Boston trails by 5. Here's Augustine. Bullseye.
I really hope he doesn't try that move again. It worked the one time, but he's not the guy to be working the crossover.
Stauskas dishes to Nicholson. Harkless with the steal. And they're pushing it up. Augustine, that's good. And so here is Chicago. And Young, here we go. Comes up empty down low.
There was just enough defensive pressure to get him off balance and cause that shot to go awry.
Fast break, here comes Chicago. And Boston with the rebound. Harkless has got his 3rd rebound tonight. Augustine from outside. the shot, no good. And it's Chicago the other way. Franklin kicks to Harkless. Here's Udo. Got a piece of it. Out of bounds, Boston takes possession.
Oh, that certainly could be costly. In a close one, those kinds of mistakes can really give the other team momentum.
What an opportunity here.
Boy, a chance to take the lead. Huge right here.
Young against Augustine. Young with the steal. And Mbamute inside. Defended by Harkless. Young for three. Trifecta.
He hasn't really done much on the offensive end, but he's worked within the team concept to help them get the lead. He's done some other things other than scoring to help his team get the lead here.
He drops the first one, and that narrows the lead down to just 3. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group. Price is checked in for Nicholson. Quincy Ace is coming in for Mbamute. Doug McDermott, he's checked in for Chris Douglas-Roberts. And it's Russell in for Young. The drive by Russell. Sinks it.
Clutch shot right there. That could be the difference maker.
Indeed, it might be a big, huge moment in this game right there.
It's not winning basketball when you're attempting shots like that.
Yeah, come on now.